So this whole entrepreneur thing, I never even thought it was something for me. Everything falls on me. I have to do everything. And it's like, I gotta do that too? Hey, I'm Lady Lise, and this is Behind the Cape, a web series where I take you behind the scenes on my journey towards entrepreneurship. In this web series, I will tell you how I took an idea and turned it into a manufactured hair product. So journey with me as I go behind the cape. So this whole entrepreneur thing, I never even thought it was going to be for me in the first place. Coming from when I was younger and even in college, I never even thought of doing something for myself. You know, the whole playing it safe, do your 9 to 5, take your hour lunch, make sure you had your action items from the meeting, do your vacations when necessary, and that's it. You know, it was not something that I wanted to do in terms of exploring entrepreneurship, because I knew it was a lot of work that had to be put into it and a whole lot of hours. But it wasn't until I was actually laid off from my job that it forced me to actually do something for myself. So that's kind of how I fell into it. And I can say that I kind of actually enjoy it. Now, even though me working for myself is pretty good, it's kind of scary because everything falls on me. I have to do everything. And it's like, I got to do that too? Oh, I got to do that too? So, you know, being that everything is on me, I think that's the scariest part, but it's definitely fulfilling in the end. Now, even though it's scary and the process right now is going well so far, I think that the most rewarding part of being an entrepreneur is I can call something my own. Like, it's my baby. It's everything Lady Lise. I don't have to worry about somebody else's ideas or how someone else is going to feel about what I come up with, or if someone's going to approve it, because it's everything that I want to do. So I feel like that's the most rewarding aspect of doing my own thing. With everything that's been happening, especially with the coronavirus and all of the things that I've learned so far in this process of being an entrepreneur, I think the biggest thing that this has taught me is to never doubt myself. Never doubt when something comes to mind and wanting to pursue it. Being that when I was younger, I was saying to myself, I never want to work for myself. That put it in my mind that this is something that I would never be able to be successful at or should pursue. And having those negative thoughts are obviously going to hold you back from something that may be more suitable for you in the first place. So I think that me actually taking on this journey, I learned that a lot about myself. You know, never doubt the vision that was placed in your mind. Go for it. I like saying that I took an idea and turned it into something. A lot of people have different thought processes about what they want to accomplish and never actually move forward and want to see it become alive. And I think that that's the most thing that I enjoy about this, you know, actually seeing this come to life and just knowing that I actually have something tangible that I can call my own. With all things considered, especially with everything that's going on in today's times with the coronavirus and things being delayed and pushed back and me having to do different things and learn different things about this whole entrepreneurship journey, would I go back to corporate America? Hell to the no, no, hell no. Even though everything is uncertain right now because I don't know what the Curly Cape is going to do. Like, I don't know how successful it's going to be. But I feel like, you know, even with me being uncertain about the future of the Curly Cape, I believe in the vision. I really don't see me going back into the rat race of corporate America, because I was faced with so many tribulations and obstacles with being a woman of color, with being a woman, with having natural hair, with all types of stuff, because I worked in a very, very predominantly white male field. And now that I see me on the other side of things, how I can bring stuff to life and be creative and do stuff that I want to do, I'm just not prone to want to go back to that lifestyle. Go back to that lifestyle of being totally drained and totally unfulfilled and unsatisfied with what I'm doing, because what I was doing, I really didn't want to do that in the first place. Like, I was a fashion major. Even though my minor was in business administration and, you know, I worked in the business field, I ended up exactly where I studied, back into making garments, making textiles, and learning how things can be more functional in someone's life. So thanks for tuning in to this episode of Behind the Cape. Don't forget to share and comment below. Let me know what else you want to talk about or want to hear about as I journey behind the cape. Tune into the next episode.